match its tempo.
Yeah, not only that, it provides so much vision throughout the game. The
Super happy to play it on.
Welcome to the International, everybody! Let's kick this shit off with a bang! It's China striking first blood!
Charge is already online for Jin-Q. Super strong right now.
Lots of damage. Jin-Q stepping a bit too far forward, trying to pressure Skeeter, takes a lot of damage. They even threw the blood grenade at him, but they couldn't go for the kill. While Amar goes down, they trade out cores. Xnova, can he beat down Snaking? One more hit, he's got it. A 2-for-1 special, and the action returns at the top lane.
In four places. It's usually getting lanes super deep. Xnova, he's...
okay, the Croaker. Yeah, Snaking had that well in control. There was no problem there whatsoever.
That's that Mage Slayer online for the Ember, so time to get aggressive. Follow Malrine, let him bring these supports back into the game in a really nice position. Look,
Malrine does find another one. Slight chains, kisses. And XXS is biding his time, waiting for Malrine to show, but the kisses give too much information.
So Falcons are going to look to do what XG just wanted to.
XXS is thinking about striking first, though, and he managed to get the pin. No Yules required. They just blew him up, and the Rolling Thunder will come too late to save the Ember Spirit. But maybe Skeeter, you can see him. He's holding off right now, waiting for his initiation. When's he going to make his blink? They got the arena onto the two supports. Now he jumps in right into the Mars. He went in for the off-laner, but now he's surrounded by heroes, and he'll be blown up by Ame. Ame, too, was patient, and he waited for his counterpart in Falcons. He waited for Skeeter.
Beautiful patience from Ame on the side of the fight. He waits for the Sven jump, jumps in with ult. No chance to man fight him this early in the game.
That is an aggressive blink. He got a Yules off, though, on the Sven. That delay will not be enough. Too much burst damage coming in from the side. Oh! Third splitter stops Skeeter. Does Xtreme realize this? They certainly do. A BKB, keep him inside the arena. The Skeeter, he's stuck. Ame will come collect the kill that his team served up on a platter, all because of Xnova. He's be Xtreme, breaking the smoke, going into their own jungle. Wait, got the side device initiation onto the Pango, and the Earth Splitter's on top of it with so much magic damage. He is burst down.
Shard stop. He knows Ame has his back on that counterplay. He knows if Skeeter jumps, he will pay a big price there.
And they have damage for his Sven. Maybe they get the Roshan. But Falcons, I think they still want to force this fight. They're going to try. Malrine, he just throws straight in. Inside device on him. Here comes that fear. But the Sven with the amp damage, where is he? He isn't able to get there in time, and now he's been hit by the Yules. He gets the grab onto the Queen of Pain. XF gets off the Eontis! Keeps himself alive, and he blinks away from Skeeter. The initiation has gone all wrong, and now begins the fight. It doesn't fight for long. Ame and his claws will rip through the Sven armor. They'll find another with XXS, a pin against the wall, and Amar, he'll fall as well. For more heroes, XM with the Shivas, the sight device on the Hoodwink, which is not required for yet another Enchantress kill. No problems killing her now that Ame is playing in the front line. Skeeter's gonna make his jump, gets off the in-range on Ame. Skeeter got that much out of him, but you got that, but you still want to be able to play with the God Strike, but they jump in anyway. Skeeter, he wanted to fight, but he didn't think it was going to start that way with him dead and gone. And what are you going to do now? It's up to Malrine and Amar. They're going to have to pull through this fight for you. You buy back on the Sven, but he won't have the God Strength. They're kiting around Ame as best as possible right now. XM, Yules, he dodges out the Stormhammer, and he's going to have a blink up in a second. He still has his BKB. A nice pin from the low ground from XXS. A buyback's being used from Falcons, from all these heroes, but they've got nothing for it. They killed a Hoodwink at best. They took out Roadkill, and that's all. HP regen inside the Arena of Blood. But if they can take him out of the equation right away, no, it ain't on this. Where is he going to throw out this arena? He's waiting out the BKBs. He knows Skeeter's going to expire soon, and now he's got it. First the sight, then the spear, then the damage that Ame brings to the table.
A dieback on the Sven. Falcons crumbling. No answer for Ame and his jump.
XXS doing his best, even an Outworld staff there. Double daggers to slow him down. Ame still finding more. He first catches Snaking. No buybacks there. He chases after Crit. Another hero to fall on the side of Falcons. Double cookies where they can. And they're chasing after the Ember Spirit on the same side.
Supports are just killing him.
Supports taking out the Ember Spirit.
Xnova boss.
Again, unless they can jump the Ursa now and kill him. This is going to be Megas. Try and get something out of him.
Gotta go.
Even a BKB. There goes the Rolling Thunder. There goes the in-range show with a BKB turnaround. Skeeter, he's got to run, but he's pushed back in by the Sonic Wave into the for the Rolling Thunder, but XM, he's still at Eon to be able to work with. A shot coming in. Shin Q, not even required. Ame is all the damage you need at this point for Xtreme Gaming to close out the game, and they will take the lead in the series of the TI Finals.
A confident Game 1 victory, to say the least. These guys were feeling themselves.
Hoodwink will just pick apart any 5-man ball that wants to walk down the lane.
I think they had a couple options in that last slot.
Ame into trouble. Falcons, are they going to claim first blood this time? The Quill, not enough, and Xnova gets the kill on Crit first. You're happy with the trade-off of support for core, but Tier 2 is being pushed. Nobody on Xtreme is showing except for Ame, and I think Skeeter and Maureen, they've made a read of this. They know they're gonna go for Skeeter, and this is gonna go real bad, potentially. They get the grab, and already the squirrel is gone, and the Bandit is back up to full HP. Xtreme Gaming make their first big move of the game, and they're going to lose 3 heroes and get absolutely nothing in return.
And a double kill for Maureen, 5-0. This is basically going to finish up that BKB. You just run in, shield whoever you go on. Have a good day. Now I'm hitting your base. All the ults were used. What do you have left in the tank? No nullifier yet for Ame. No BKB for XXS. He was your strongest team fighter. And a lot of his net worth got taken off that little gank up top. So this is just a free lane for Falcons.
Yeah, this is looking like a real sad way to lose one of your games in this TI Grand Final.
Or a very comfortable way to win it.
That is also true. Falcons, everything is going to be undone if they can close out this game from that Game 1's mistakes. You're sort of going to feel like you have a potent draft. Both teams aware of the positioning.
That's not the guy you want.
They try and go for the nullifier, but the grab, no, the roar. It's going to stop him. Ame gets a bit of distance, and the Earth Splitter does good damage. Maureen kind of has to retreat here. As tanky as he is, he backs away. Now chasing after the Hoodwink, doesn't get that either, and they got the ultimate out of the Skeeter Abaddon. This is going pretty well for Xtreme, and now with the break, they go after the Abaddon. Escape back to help protect him. No nullifier back up for Xtreme just yet. Maureen with the refresh, though, goes back in with a BKB, and a second round. No roar to protect him this time, and Skeeter on top of him, what a bushwhack, but Ame simply cannot output the damage. These heroes of Falcons, they are just too big and too bad.
Shown. They get the upper hand. It's scary. You can rat it out. You can stall that game. We've seen XG do a tremendous job at coming back from these situations. This game is just impenetrable.
The Aegis Bristleback is already here, and the Shiva's Primal Beast is now behind him. So 40 seconds.
All right,
they get Xtreme to respond. Here comes that all-in attempt onto the Aegis hero. Can't even kill him the once. Maybe with a stomp. No Earth Splitter yet. They gotta wear through this first life before they use big spells like the Earth Splitter. But the tier 4s are dropping pretty fast here. There goes the Shivas. Maureen tries to make his jump out the grab onto the Beastmaster. Can they blow him up? Or is the Primal Beast the one in trouble? He reframes Earth Splitter to actually interrupts him. That world step. Whoa, look at that! He goes right to the middle of them, and Maureen takes 3 down with ease. Falcons go into the Xtreme Gaming base. And Xtreme, they fight out to pretty much the bitter end, but they will call it quits, and we have a tie series now. The TI Grand Finals.
It has been some time without a 3-0, but we will get it here at the minimum.
A lot of farm, nothing happening?
I mean, it's always going to be support rotation based, right? Beastmaster.
For Xtreme, last thing they want is to be at such a disadvantage they give up the Wisdom Shrine again. Disruption into a bash, into the crush, but the teleport is coming in, and now XXS is the one in trouble. It's first blood going to Snake King, and a second kill on the way. The Shadow Demon, he can do little to stop this Shin-Q doing what he can against Skeeter, but I bet he's wishing he never popped.
Going up blind, looking for an angle.
XXS.
Oh, he might just run into a
running
bar.
right up there, and they managed to find the Pango. The Pango's the one in trouble. He gets the roll up. He's Demonic Purge, so he has to Rolling Thunder now. XM goes to the Requiem. It doesn't get an easy kill. They chase after Snake King. They'll get that one, but they've blown a lot for this. Meanwhile, the Roar, it gets used on the Sven, and the Sven's at half HP. He's got the BKB. What's he gonna do? Can he turn and fight? Oh, yeah, he can. He brings out Maureen. The beat script. He takes out Namor as well with XXS chasing down the gyrocopter.
Triple
fun Falcons. XXS. I just can't see a world where they go on the Slardar, and it's good for them, and instead Amar's gonna be the one jumped. A roll up and a Rolling Thunder. Away he goes, hits a bash, a little bit of damage, and blinks away. It's XM, actually
Oh,
now.
sure.
XM's in trouble. There's a disruption save though, and Ame right on the front lines to bail out his Shadow Fiend. The hit's coming in. Maureen, he can't survive. 28 damage, and more's coming for you. A good whip from Crit will keep them off of Skeeter's tail, but that damage had to put fear into Falcons. Snake King, he delays it. One tapped by Ame. That's what you're dealing with right now. The banner down, and Ame starts going to work.
There's the Gyro Daedalus. This is some damage for Falcons. I mean, this is a Hail Mary.
It is. They've got to somehow find the initiation, but if they're going to do it without Snake King and without a mid lane of Barracks. Trying to deal with a banner. Skeeter. Oh, man. No good. No buyback available. Requiem just for the fun, just for the hell of it. He's got another one. Why not?
No God Strength, no problem. Just blinks on plays for the attack speed, daring Amara to jump him.
They do manage to get that jump on XM, but there's the Lincolns. Now a refresh. You have to go through another Lincoln, so you don't have a roar to do so. XM jumps, hits the back line with the Requiem, runs down Crit. Full heal, back up, and this is completely dumpstered. Xtreme Gaming. You thought that was good in game 2. You thought Falcons, they had the advantage. That they
would have ever gone, you know what? Amar in a potential, losing game to a,
Disruption in the bottom lane, being run down by the Gyrocopter. Shockwave trying to separate the two of them, but Shinkyu is slowed down by the blood grenade, and the first blood will be taken by Skeeter. In turn, he's skewered back into the tower, but XXS not enough to finish.
It's just so Amar.
XXS chased after, missile, and a snowball, and now the ultimate over the top. Double ultimates to secure the kill.
Beautiful connection there. This is why I like the some sort of vision advantage. Scan lands, they know they're there.
Maureen, he blinks backwards. Skeeter, he's the one to play on the front lines. Gets a little vision. Spots XM. XM, he's in danger of being blown up right away, but holds the Gyrocopter. He's pulled back with there. DRB lands a 3-man. A skewer to finish off one, but the damage is not done yet. Maureen fighting underneath the sandstorm, and Ame behind the shards can't get to his allies.
He's blocked off.
He is blocked off, and now Falcons start making their retreat. Nova desperately with the stomp. He gets
so
two.
good.
Ame, here comes the hammer. Maureen, he makes the bro strike away. Maureen's out. He's getting to that untouchable state where he gets to 25. He's jumping around with the Earth Shock all the time. He will just be perma enraged.
Look for the skewer.
Got the skewer back. No save this time. Snake King trying to pull him back. Shockwave dilutes him a little bit deeper. XXS got to be careful though. The second carry almost dies to Amar, but the demonic purge is there from Shinkyu. Good responses from Xtreme, but it simply doesn't feel like it's enough.
Gotta find ways to output damage, and that means waiting for God Strength to be back up. If Ame's available for that jump, there's turnaround, but he's still waiting on the cooldown. 2 seconds left for this ultimate. Gotta fish again, gotta find another skewer.
Skeeter getting closer and closer. Ame goes to challenge him, and he's pulled away a little bit by the drinking buddies. Now he pops the Satanic, and it's Ame's turn. Ame's low, corner HP. He needs to be able to hit something. It's finally gonna be Snake King. Gets that kill, starts backing away, but here comes Maureen with the epicenter to slow him down. They take out Ame. XM in trouble outside the base. He'll be run down as well. 2 cores on Xtreme, neither have buyback, and Falcons in a position to push us to game 5. It is over. Xtreme, call it early. They say that's fine. Touche. We'll see you in game 5.
This series will go the distance. I don't even remember.
In the later portions of the game, depending on how it goes, he has swift flash and ways to kind of get around the fight, but
Here, if you land the perfect ultimate, it can break that late game fight open.
Disruption setup. Fisher block off. A bit of damage. Snake King, though. Naga Siren, a very tanky support. And once again, Crit's going to make the early TP rotation for the punish on Xtreme Gaming. That should lock it down. XXS has nowhere to run to. And first blood is claimed by Crit.
Kill means X-Nova's gonna have to look
An early
elsewhere.
Rolling Thunder goes after XM. Maureen gets stuck on the cliffs. Still able to find a second hit, but now it's underneath tower. And XM, he's trying to get up the Requiem. Unable to do so. Maybe he can threaten it now. Oh, managed to get a big heal off the Magic Wand stack. Maureen's the one to die instead. The race is to finish him off. And now the punishment comes in twofold. The Shin Q managed to get a disruption on top of that for a second
Get
kill.
spin off. This might not work, but you have RP.
RP straight to the Static Storm. He gets off the spin initially. They're still going to go for the kill. The teleports are coming in. He may need a disruption to bail him out here. He got off that disruption right before the Static Storm finishes him with the silence, but it's not enough. Too much with the Rolling Thunder on top of everything. Falcons, they just bring too many heroes to this. And Xtreme, desperate to bail.
Sustain later on. This Naga's going to build some utility.
Quick Static Storm, X Nova.
And they're just running a pack. Quick Pugna kill, run the same heroes into the mid lane, grab the Shaker this time.
Pull him back in with the RP and the Rolling Thunder to ensure that if Xtreme were to respond, it's a hard fight to take. XXS is tanky, but not that tanky, and XM tries to come in with a Requiem. He's doing this solo. Wait, no, Ame comes in from the side with an Omni Slash.
It's a great one.
Maureen, he gets a lot of damage on him, but it's not enough. One more hit, and Essence Ring. It keeps the early gen pickup from Falcons. They're going to push into this side of the map again. Once again, looking for a glimpse play. They know XM doesn't have his BKB. He just has to Requiem. Hope that the Fear pushed them far enough back, but the Mag is going to chase after a Snake. He got him
so
at the end there. Wait, a Fisher, they're so clumped up. A Fisher hits on 4. If only there was some damage behind it. Boname, he wasn't there yet. He's trying to get there somehow, wrapping through these trees areas, but he's just not going to be able to get there to punish anything. It's going to be instead Shin Q to die. Both supports fall.
And the answers right now. Double Ghost Scepter across their two cores as the MKB arrives. The Mag and the Pango.
Goes fishing, finds a Horn Toss. Disruption, but only halfway through. And Malreen's going to ensure the kill, at least trying to with the Rolling Thunder. X-Nova protects himself. There's an Omni Slash. He makes it to his team. Malreen is still alive. No, he goes down. And Shin Q finishes him off with the Demonic Purge.
Is this the opening? XG, can you find more right here?
Oh, if they could just catch Skeeter, but the Fisher was just a little bit off the mark. Now he's teleporting away. The Croaker stopped.
The disruption.
It's not disruption. Oh, he was halfway through that enemy. Somebody funnel him some gold. Mar fishing, got the Horn Toss, and Fisher is not going to stop the Skewer. Back into the Static Storm it goes. Once again, the support is picked off. There is still this annoying Shadow Demon with the disruptions, but it's on cooldown for a bit. Skeeter will take that chance to hit a tier 3 and take down the tier 3 in quick succession. There's that axe. Flying out for crit. If they get the right, no! It's gonna be Xtreme jumping first! They go all in for the Magnus, and they've got him!
Look at Skeeter, he got feared into the base.
He did, he got pushed in deep. Falcons get a bit separated, but Xtreme, once again, they're playing it slow. They hit the Fisher now, the follow-up. Ame, he's making the call to jump in. Takes a lot of damage. Oh no, they're rolling down the Omni Slash! No! Ame! What about the Omni Slash?
Didn't get it off in time, underestimated the burst damage, was trying to hold it for the second life and paid a massive price. No buyback available for this Juggernaut right now. He is 600 short.
The team gave him an opening. They got the pickoff.
He got too greedy with it.
And now the team has to hold for him. Can they weather through Skeeter? A minute and a half left on the Aegis. They're trying to chip away at it, see if they can take it for free.
It's like you have to wait for the Juggernaut here. I mean, you go in and Requiem this Medusa, it's just not doing enough right now. You have good stall mechanics at least. This is not going to be the fastest push, but this will be a lane.
And there are no tier 2s left. Falcons won. They can keep this going. 40 more seconds till Ame's back
Massive
up.
Requiems, a great catch from XXS, and the Omni Slash has to land.
He got two! He got two inside of that! The man just took it to him! He said, what do I need? It's all me, baby, I've got this! Finds an opening on 2. Now Ame has an opportunity. Oh, that Outworld Staff, man! It's just too good of a counter to the Omni Slash! Ame's making a run for it. He'll get back to the base safely. Falcons have bought back on Amar, though.
They want to end it. They still have Aegis. They know all the ults are on cooldown. This Jug did not do enough with the opening.
Almost out of mana on the first
Might
life.
not be able to get that same kind of play on the Magnus anymore.
One building left till Megas.
You gotta go here.
Half HP, where's the jump? They make the jump now. Try and hit for the Requiem. The RP gets locked down as well. Song. Still though, the Fear pushes the Medusa inside. Little bit of a problem. Half mana for now. Trying to stall things out. Got the Static Storm out. Glimpse back onto him. Refresh. He couldn't get off the BKB. He's in trouble. Decrepify's going to wear out. XM, now he gets off the BKB. He's making a run for it, but the Stone Gaze will allow Skeeter. He'll take Megas.
XG against Megas. Need to find
he doesn't want to let him lead. He's running straight to him. He challenges Crit, but a cheese goes off. Crit, he's alive for now, but he's separated the rest from the Medusa Refresh. And now he's got lots of stuns. Hits him with a little bit more. Requiem, Fisher, everything they have. A jump forward goes after Crit once again. Way to bash. Still though, the Medusa's in trouble. Ame, wait the song, and they can't stop him.
Where's
He's
the
teleporting away. There is no stuns.
He didn't omni him in the ghost blade.
He's ready to put together if this initiation goes wrong, but it doesn't. He got the opening on the Shadow Fiend straight to the Static Storm. That's going to be a buyback.
No disruption in time. A clutch pickoff for ATF here. He will reach 25 off that. Extra RP stun duration can also be very impactful.
XM doesn't use his buyback right away. He's going to wait for Falcons to make another push. And Falcons are certainly going to go for that push. But how many times can they find this Fissure opening? Every single time he goes for it, there's this risk that XXS responds fast enough that somebody, one of these supports, manages to get off.
Fours off that, they lost so much.
They realize that Xtreme are a bit out of position. If they can get to the base before some of these other heroes, they can get yet another pickoff. It's Xnova again.
Does not have the buyback available.
Is that enough, Falcons? Ame, he's tired of this. No, the Lotus Sword. Swift Slash, it was just a Swift Slash. Meanwhile, GQ, he just died in an instant. Skeeter took him out. And, oh no, XM, he got bashed up right as he tried to go for the Requiem, and he's gone.
XG crumbling right now.
They're wearing through these heroes one by one. And Ame in frustration, he managed to get his spin up there at the instant side, but it's that Storm response, and his song as well. Still though, the spin gets off the side spin and bounce backwards. It didn't get onto the heroes. Now what do? You need a refresher, XXS. He can't go back, he has to go in, he has to use everything he has. Refresher into the Echo Slam. They get one, they got one lead. Half HP on Skeeter. Ame fighting for it. Can he take down Dusa? The song! He's almost, no! The song! And now a refresh. When he comes back up, Snaking has just saved the game for them. It was going to be the Dusa dead, and instead, it's a Falcons victory.
Ame, you've been here before. Will you be denied again?
3 times denied. A horn toss, and it's over. The International 2025 champions